Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about this Android head unit that I've recently installed in the 4Runner. If you guys are wondering where the install video is, that will come tomorrow. Right now, I kind of have it jerry-rigged in there because I wanted to install it, see how it was, so when I did the install video, it's very informative and not like, this goes here type of thing. What I figured I would do, because I just keep getting so many questions with how it is we're just gonna get into it. My old phone is plugged in to get the Apple CarPlay. You're gonna notice the vents aren't in the 4Runner or anything like that. That's because all that is still with my old head unit right now. So we haven't transferred anything over. This video, it's not gonna be a huge whole in-depth review. It's just gonna be how my initial thoughts were about it and if it's worth it or not. So sorry about a little long-ish intro. I just had to explain some stuff. Let's get right into it. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on the car. So it takes a minute. It is not fast. There's a lot of Android units out there that are a lot faster. On the camera, it's showing a reflection, but I can't really see that much reflection in this. So just take a note of that. It is a very reflective system though. And the doors open. So that's pretty feature that I wanted to tell you guys. Any door that you open, it'll do that. Along with if you turn on your climate controls and stuff, you can see how it adjusts that. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't do temperature, but it does show all that, and that's pretty awesome. One big gripe, as you can see, is the 2 times are completely different. I've said this thing so many times, and it does not want to hold time. I have no idea why. If we go into settings, it's probably back in January again. Well, at least has the date. I don't know. It's not keeping the time at all. I reset it when I was at work, and it does not want to keep time. So go ahead and go back home. So this is the main screen, guys. I downloaded Spotify, ZBox. This is how you get to your CarPlay. You have the GPS right here, which I have not used. This is your radio. Every single time you turn on the radio, it always goes back to this default station. So whether you are on country, I guess if that's country nowadays, like it always defaults to that last one. Your steering wheel controls do work, so volume. And if you do up, down, it's just gonna go between them all. Sideways goes between them all. There's really no pattern it goes unless you're over here and you go down and then up. It just keeps going with those ones. You cannot seek from your steering wheel. So usually when you would hold or press the right or left button, it would seek. You cannot. The only time you can seek is with this down here, and that's how it seeks and scans. I have no idea what all this stuff says up there. You can drag to go fast, because this knob right here does not really move that fast for that. So down here you also have your equalizer, which is awesome. This makes the unit sound that much better. I have aftermarket speakers in my car, but at times this sounds better than the stock head unit, but at other times it does not. The main time that it does not is Bluetooth. Bluetooth with this is complete garbage. It sounds like crap. So if you are solely a Bluetooth streaming person, do not get this, because the vocals are all high. It's all tinny. It sounds like complete garbage. But FM comes in good. So like I said, that's your radio. If you're in the EQ, you could go back, and that's that. You also have preferences here in your EQ for loudness, and if you have a designated subwoofer, you can move this around. This actually works really well to where you want the audio coming out, and you have all your presets here. And then you also have a normal one right here that you could reset however you want. I haven't done any customs yet, but it's a huge difference. I keep pressing home on accident. One of the biggest gripes that I have with the tuner is if you do auto seek, watch my presets. If you do auto seek, gone. Everything's freaking gone. I don't know why, but it's very annoying. So then when it finally finds something, if it does, I'm not sure because I'm in my garage, and it's not going to find anything. So you have this, right? A radio station. And if you're to preset one, now this is a country station, so more fun, right? This is 98 country. If you hold this, like to program it, it programs it as more fun instead of 98 country. So to program it as the thing, you have to hurry up and do it. It's very weird. So now more fun, we are, whatever. And it keeps it as that. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but that is the FM radio. We will go home, and like you guys know, this thing only has 2 gigs of RAM. So if I'm done using something, I just clear the memory out, closes all the apps, everything's gone. And that was only 177 megabytes of memory. So I have not had an issue yet with this system bogging too much. It does when you have a lot of stuff loading, and to be honest, I'm not sure if it's my cellular connection when I'm driving or not. I'm not sure if you guys can see it right here. I'll try to zoom in, but this spot right there on the screen, I'm gonna try to get like a white background. So right there, you see that black speck? That is inside the screen. So I emailed the individuals about that, and I let them know that, hey, there seems to be dead pixels. And since it is from China, we all know, potential quality control out there. They were straight up. They said, oh, it may be dust in the manufacturing process. So somewhere when this screen got laminated to the front, like with the glue and everything, some dust got inside. Other reviewers have said the same thing. The guy said, if you want, I can send you another one out, which is awesome that they're willing to do that. Since this was already free for me for a product review, I just said it's okay, but I will let you guys know that that is there. Going into here, we have all of our apps and everything. You're able to download them. If you go to, so I only have ZBox there, but Play Store. So if you go in the Play Store, it is legit Google Play Store, and you have everything that you would in typical Google Play Store. So as you can see right there, that dust pixel again. I know it's there. My wife probably wouldn't even notice it, but you have everything in here from the Google Play Store, whatever you want to download. If you go into music, you have pre-stuff, so I guess they like Britney Spears. This is already loaded to it. You can hook up a USB external hard drive. I don't know why it says SD, and then basically create your own playlist. And that's the cool thing too with Spotify. This does have 32 gigabytes of a hard drive on it, so if you wanted to download Spotify stuff onto it, you could do that as well. So with the whole just Android OS of it, personally for me, I've had no issues besides the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is absolutely horrible, and phone call quality is not good at all. The microphone that is provided with this is not the best. My wife said that I sound like I'm in a tunnel, and when I was talking to my mom on the phone, she said, are you in your bathroom? Like on speakerphone, and I was driving, so the microphone is not the best. I just bypassed the built-in mic, so the one even provided is not the best, but it still gets the job done, but like I said, it's definitely a step backwards from the stock one. So of all those, everything is its own app. So even just straight up Bluetooth is its own app, music, Play Store, GPS when I loaded it, radio is its own app. So you can see how the 2 gigabytes of RAM is really going to start filling up quick. The big thing, I don't have an Android phone, guys. Sorry, I assume it's the same process, but to go to your Apple CarPlay, you have to download ZBox. ZBox is basically the app that you get, and it's going to say nothing's connected. I'm going to take our phone, which was connected. It pops this up every single time saying, do you want to use it as default? Yes, I still do. When a USB device is connected, okay. I'm going to plug it in, see how long it takes. This is an old phone, like I said, so bear with it. Plugged in. Phone not found. Finding phone. And there's Apple CarPlay. Now, to be completely 100% honest with you guys, this for me was this head unit saving grace. I don't really personally care for Android. It was just okay. The thing that I do like about this system is that it looks OEM, it looks the part, and there's not that many out there on the market. But when I finally downloaded this today, got it all going, this is this thing's saving grace. It worked perfect for me to work and back. Granted, This is just an initial review video of this stuff, but everything worked awesome. Siri worked perfect, and that's saying a lot for Siri, but it worked good. Sending a message to my wife, so we'll try this again. And I noticed when I was testing it for this, going off my Wi-Fi at my house, so slow. When I would have already had the message sent, honestly, while I was driving right now. When I was driving and it was going off of 3G, it was boom. Who would you like to send a message to? Send a message to my wife. What would you like to say? Hey, this is a test from the Apple CarPlay system, blah, blah, blah. Can you send me a message back? And then it repeated it back. So I'm not sure if it's because it's on Wi-Fi right now and this is an old phone that has no cell service. So maybe that's it. Yeah, so it's not going. But it was able to work, and I was able to call people, talk to people. The only weird thing about this is doing the whole Z-Box thing. If you do call someone from this, it doesn't work. And what I mean by that is you have to press a button up here to change the source basically on your phone. You have to use it through the head unit's Bluetooth and not going through Z-Box. So if it's through Z-Box and you don't hear anyone talking or anything like that, you have to press it's cool because it goes right here. I can't do it because I record with my phone. I'm sorry, guys. But there's a little thing right here next to the pick up and hang up button. You just tap it and it basically swaps the source of audio to the Bluetooth of this. And then they can hear you from the mediocre microphone that this thing has. So if you're not hearing anyone right away, that's that reason. We'll go ahead and just go into maps. Like I said, I'm going to crop it. Oh, there we go. So it must have had it logged in, which is cool. So it came up very quick. It's loading decently fast. So that's maps. Like I said, messages isn't working. We'll go into Spotify. That's an app that's there. Okay, that actually came up pretty quick. Oh, volume was down. So audio from this going through the Apple CarPlay, very, very good. Was legit impressed with it. So like I said, guys, this is its saving grace. I have not had issues with the CarPlay yet. We'll go ahead and load up Amazon Music since that didn't seem to be loaded. Oh, well, okay, that's that. Because that phone's old. My wife's gone right now. I was going to try to record with her phone and have my phone doing this so you guys could see everything. That will be done that way in the legit review in the future because I have ways and podcasts and all that stuff on that to show you guys. But this is just a quick initial... I was pressing back doesn't work for that. I guess you have to press home. This is just the quick initial review of it because a lot of people were asking me for that. So in conclusion, guys, is it worth it? For the price, no. I'm going to be straight up and say that. They sent it to me for free, and I 100% appreciate it. It's a great product. There's nothing like it out there right now, and that's why they can charge that. It's the supply and demand. What's the supply? Only this one. What's the demand? Every freaking 4Runner owner that wants Apple CarPlay in their device, on their vehicle, and this thing's awesome. So that is why they're charging it. When it first came out, guys, it was $675. $675. I would be thoroughly upset if I paid $675 for this. Now it's down to about $475. And to be honest, I think this thing's sweet spot when there is competition out there. I guess that's the best way to say it. You know, when if Joying or someone else, you know, a Toto, all those other big Amazon brands catch on to this, that this is what 4Runner people want with the bezel. Because if you guys buy this bezel with a double DIN radio, it's like $35 to $50. So essentially this thing now is $420 or something like that, you know, because you're basically getting the bezel and the harnesses for free. Okay, all right, so I'm starting to add up. So maybe this unit itself, with all the convenience and everything else that you're paying with, this is probably a $370 unit, but you're getting all these attachments with it that you would have had to pay for, right? So as this sits with other competition, how much would I want to pay for this if there were other ones out there? I think, honestly, guys, a sweet spot is probably $250 to $300. I mean, look at the spec sheet. You guys can see what this thing has. And that's personally, with using it just for only 3 or 4 days, that's the sweet spot that I would want this at. Now I know that they can charge that $475 because this is the only thing out there. There is nothing like it out there right now. You can get an Android, you can put Apple CarPlay in your car for very cheap, but is it going to look as OEM as this? Are you going to not have the big ugly bezels? Like, it looks the part and it executes it decently. Don't use Bluetooth, it's horrible. Apple CarPlay works decently fine. I've only had a couple hiccups, and like I said, I believe it was my cell service, like Spotify just going in and out. Other than that, no legit issues. It's not hot, which a lot of people were saying that they had issues of it being hot. Granted, we've only had it on for about 20 minutes. So that's my thought process of it. It's good. It's good. It's definitely good. If you guys were looking for this video to decide if you should purchase it this weekend, if it was me waiting for a review, I would still hold off. I would honestly still hold off because they may lower the price again. They've already lowered it 3 or 4 times in about a week. So they may lower it again. And there may be more competition in the future. But if your Entune absolutely sucks, there's a lot of people out there that say their Entune freaking sucks. This may be better than yours. This has not crashed on me once. I've had it for 2-3 days now, actually running in the car. It has not crashed on me once. It's frozen a couple times, but I just press the home button, clear apps, and it's gone. But it has not crashed on me. Personally, for me, I don't know how, but I got a very good Entune unit. My Entune unit did not suck. It's never, knock on wood, there's no wood in here. Oh, crap. But it's never crashed on me at all. And I've had the vehicle for 1.5 years now. If you're waiting for me to tell you yes or no, yes if your Entune completely sucks and you have the money. If this is worth it for you, go for it. No, if this is going to cost you a bit, if you aren't going to be able to go out to dinner right after you purchase it because, you know, you were waiting for a mod and this is going to be one of those big ticket mods, I would wait. I would definitely wait. I appreciate the company so much for sending this out so I could get an honest review for you guys, but it does have its shortfalls. It definitely has its shortfalls. It has huge pros because only thing like it, Apple CarPlay and the 4Runner, decent sound quality because of the EQ, but it has its shortfallings like quality control. I got dust behind my screen. It is a little plasticky, and the Bluetooth is, it's horrible. Little quirks and stuff with the radio features like auto scan, deleting all your stuff if there's titles going across. XM radio does not work with it either. I don't think there's HD radio. If someone calls you and stuff with the old Entune unit, it would pause it and then you could catch up. It just keeps playing. Just little things like that. And since it is an older Android system, there's no real updates for it and stuff. So you get what you get. This is how it is for the most part. But I'm going to try downloading apps and everything for this thing to really try to get its full potential. I'm not one of those people, though, that needs to root it and make it all crazy and high performance it out. But it may actually be better, you know, if you try to max out the CPU in it. But I'm not going to do that. This is how they sell it. I want to roll with it this way for you guys and basically see how it performs. So if this video was helpful for you guys, I'm sorry that it was long. I do not like doing long videos like this, but it's how it had to get showed. I apologize. Guys, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.